to do a Minecraft PvP tutorial. So first, you may be wondering what is PvP in Minecraft. PvP is just like this. I'm showing you right now. It's like this. Now you know that PvP is just fighting the person in Minecraft, and the person that can win is the person that kills the other player. And how do you even do that? Well, if you know controls of Minecraft, you know that the RB control can actually make you fight or mine. But the LB control can actually make you place blocks or use the block. Use the thing you have. So, how to get better at it? Here are some tricks. Sweep hitting. Sweep hitting is when you walk up to your opponent and start hitting them. Like this. I'm going to do a sweep hitting for example. You hit them, you hit your player, so you get knockback. So the player gets more knockback, and once you hit them, you stay still. Well, I think I did it wrong, so let's watch again. Sweep hitting is walking toward the opponent, and once you hit them, you stop. Then you do it over and over again. Knockback. For example, it's like this. But guys, if you're wondering what RB and LB is, this is RB and this is LB. Sweep hitting. See, I walked toward the opponent, and then once I hit them, I stopped. And then I did it over and over again. But if you want to do actually do PvP, you can go onto this server called CubeCraft, and then go to the place called Arena, and then you can go over to this portal, and then choose whatever you want, and then you will join a PvP game. But second of all, yeah, sprint hitting. So sprint hitting. Sprint hitting is like this. You sprint over to them and hit them and then stop and do sweep hits. For example, like this. You sprint over to them. Yeah, that was not fair. We got a bow. We got bows. We need swords. Oh my god, stop. Can you stop? Okay, that was a good example of a sweep hit. I mean a sprint hit. Now this would be a good example. Okay. Okay, see, I sprinted over to the player I was fighting, and then I once I did that, and I hit her and then stop and then do the sweep hits. Okay, now we're gonna learn the crit hits, which you can call critical hits. Which is you jump when you're hitting the player, you jump up, and then while you come down, you hit them. Here's an example. And when you see those brown particles coming up, see those brown particles? See this. See the brown particles? Some people do it like this. When they do a critical hit, they jump up, and while they're going up, they hit someone, but not while they go down. If you don't see the brown particles when you're trying to do critical hit, so annoyed. Like that. That's not a critical hit. That's the hit that I just did. Like after I did some normal hit. Well, here's the special thing about a critical hit. They do 1 heart as a damage. They do 1 heart damage. Or critical hit. Critical. This is. I critical hit her because see those brown particles coming? That means I critical hit her. And here's another example of critical hit. Get down there. Get down there. Here's an example of critical hit. I just did a critical hit on her. See those brown particles? That means I did a critical hit on her. critical hits are kind of hard at first, but if you practice it a lot, they'll get easy. Well, just think about it like this. Just do critical hits like this. Once you jump and once you came down all the way like this, you immediately hit the person you're literally aiming for. And the last thing is comboing. Wait, no. Comboing is next. The last thing is settings, actually. Comboing is next. Comboing is when you're hitting a player and the player can't hit you while you're hitting them. Here's an example of a combo. Where are you? I think this player is AFK, by the way. Oh. Stupid players. Get all of these. Here's an example of a combo. See? That was an example of a combo. I'm giving you example. That was an example of a combo. Well, he was kind of bad, so I don't think that's a good example of combo. He was kind of bad at PvP, so I don't think that's a good example of combo. If you need another example, then I could just do it for you. Or if you don't, then you can just skip past. Here's an example of combo. Now I want to eat the golden apple. See this. I don't know how. Yeah, we're not talking about bows right now, but bows are super powerful. Let's just skip and go through bows. Actually, let's not skip and go through bows. We're only talking about swords in this video, okay? Okay, I can just use my hand. Just stop bowing me! See, I just comboed her. So the goal about comboing is you have to make your opponent in the air. When they're in the air, then they can't really they can't literally reach for you to combo. Get out of here! You know what? Sometimes I have to go these days. Bro. Combo with her. That's an example of a combo. See, when I did 3 hits, I put her in the air. So if you have golden apples, maybe the opponent might eat the apple. You can't sprint while you're eating apples. So, ender pearls are a great tool, especially with escaping people. I'm just getting distracted. I comboed her. I'm comboing her. See, this is an example of combo. This can make your example, I comboed her. So how do you start a combo? How do you start a combo? Well, here's one of the ways to start a combo. Okay. See my controls. Okay. See all my controls that I'm doing. Starting a combo is going strafing. You go around the player, so it's harder there for their aim to get at you. It's harder for them to predict where you're going. It's harder. So, circle around the opponent. Then that's gonna be harder for the opponent to hit you. And then that's missing a shot. If the opponent misses a shot, it's gonna have a chance that you can actually combo them. Once they miss a shot, immediately hit them and start comboing them. Holding combos, well, you can't hold combos for long. You can only hold combos for some times. But now let's learn sprint resetting. Or jump resetting. So let's learn sprint resetting and jump resetting. Well, I think sprint resetting is, I think you're resetting your sprint. So how you do that? When you do it sprint hits, you know, the other hits. But if you sprint reset, that means you do your sprint again. Then you start over your sprint. So when you do your sweep hits, my God, dumbass. Come on! Just stop being a scaredy cat. See, I'm just sprint reset. Once you're far away from him, that means he knocked back you. He or she knocked back you. So you can sprint reset at that time. And jump resetting, maybe you already know that. In crit hits, you can jump reset. You can only do one crit hit. But then you can, crit hits are jump hitting. Yeah. But after you do a critical hit, you can't actually do a critical hit again after like 5 seconds or something. Then here's another trick about comboing. If your opponent starts to critical hit you, it's easy to combo them. Well, you can jump reset, so you can crit hit again. Well, you have to be actually aware of that, because if you crit hit again while you did one crit hit, then you might get comboed. Okay, see this right. Jump. She's really annoying me both. Critical hit. Critical hit. It's the same as sprint resetting, but sprint jump. Hate this annoying. Well, you can actually sprint reset while you're jumping. So when you're running, the same thing. When you get knocked back, when you get knocked back from a critical hit, get knocked back from a critical hit. If you get knocked back, at least like 3 blocks of knockback from critical hit, then you could do jump resetting. You can do sprinting and jumping at the same time, or reset your jump if you have knockback like only like 1 block away, like only 1 block away. You could just reset your jump instead of resetting your sprint and your jump. You can only do that unless your opponent Here example. Don't watch that. Don't do that example. The next example is gonna be good. Okay. So pretend I done this. Please stop bowing me. See that critical hit, and I was more than 3 blocks away. So I could sprint and jump at the same time, and I'm less than 3 blocks away. Actually, if you're like 1 block away, then or 2 blocks away, that means you have to just jump and hit them. And finally, there's some settings. I just gotta use some tricks. Finally, are you waiting for the settings? Finally, the settings. Okay. Well, don't worry about my texture pack. Texture pack doesn't matter. Just the settings. I'm going to show you all my settings. So the accessibility is like this. Okay. So camera sensitivity is 50, and the spyglass damping is 100, and the controller cursor sensitivity is 200, and high controller hits and high controller cursor. And then jump and fly is A, and drop item is this button right over here. This button right over here. And then my attack and destroy is don't this and my drop item, my attack and destroy is RT. I meant not RB, not RB, not LB. I meant RT. Okay. This is RT, and then to use item and place block is LT, which is right over here, and crafting is X. I really use X a lot, so let's cross that out of the list. Inventory is Y, that's right over here, and X is right over here. I don't really use this a lot. Cycle left, cycle. Sorry, my thing is going slow. I'm just gonna reset to this. My thing is kind of going slow, okay? Okay, to cycle left, cycle the item to left, like in our hotbar. If we want to go to the next hotbar, then we can cycle the item to the left is B. Can you please stop this? And then cycle the item to right is RB, which is right over here. And OB is right over here. Is this RB? This is RB. This is RB. And this is LB. Okay. And then toggle perspective is like this. Toggle perspective is going into a new perspective. And this is the button up. And this is B, sneak or fly down. This is B. And then sprint is LS, which is double this. And then fly up slow. You don't have to do fly up slow. And fly down slow is RS, which is like, oh. Okay, I can't explain the LS and RS, so don't worry about these right now. And then that's it. I don't want me to actually do all the controller. And the HUD opacity is 50%. And the split screen is HUD. The split screen HUD is 64. And the FOV is full. And all of these are off. Okay, and then if you really want to see my global resource packs, then see, this is it. And these are mine. Okay, and bye for now. If you wanted me to make another PvP video, then just put it in the comments. Bye.